morning, Penn. This is Kieda with the latest news and reminders. Wolves, make sure to earn those dojo points. You can redeem your points today during PT Fun Friday. That is P and a T, Fun Friday, for those of you who don't understand a list. And also, grades will be closing soon, so make sure to meet with your teachers during intervention times to make up any missing work. It is very important because grades, life, come on people, get this in. An announcement for seniors. Make sure to check your emails for information regarding your senior information. I'm not sure why it's written like that, but that's fine. You guys understand what I'm talking about. Up first, we sat down with Miss DeRusso and former Penn graduate Diego to talk about bocce. Let's see what they have to say.
Coming together to talk about bocce. Obviously, you're no longer at Penn Treaty anymore, but you were part of our inaugural season at Penn Treaty, our first bocce team ever. Did you know anything about bocce before you started playing?
No, I didn't know a single thing. I didn't even know what it was until you guys like explained it and broke it down, everything like about the game. I didn't know anything about it like at all. I've seen it like clips of it, but I didn't know what it was though. Like just random clips on like different websites and stuff like that.
You may be wondering, what is bocce? Bocce is a ball game similar to bowling or marbles with roots that are believed to have originated from ancient Rome. This game later became popular among the Italians, who migrated here and brought the game and the love of the sport with them. Bocce is played very simply. You have 4 large bocce balls per team and a palio or a jack ball as your target. The object of the game is to throw your balls closer to the palio than the other team.
Would you say you picked it up pretty quickly? Did you enjoy it? What do you think about bocce now, I guess?
Now it's fun. I ain't gonna lie. It's a fun sport to play. It's competitive too. I like competitive sports.
Yeah.
But it was really fun, easy to pick up. I picked it up in like 2 practices, I believe.
So as far as the teams, right? Obviously there are so it's part of Special Olympics. It's called a unified sport because we have players that have special needs. So what did you, I guess were you surprised maybe that you could form relationship with these students? Like what was your takeaway from being able to play with students maybe who don't interact with on a normal basis?
I would say it's good, like just to get just to see other people and like know other people, and like since it was special needs in particular, it's kind of good to have experience in like how to work with them, how to play with them, how to talk with them. It's just like it's good overall. For someone that's like you don't really like you're not really around that like a group of people, like a certain group of people a lot, or like around like a big group of them, like as a whole. So like being around them, experiencing like just talking with them, just regular talks too. That joint was like it was like good experience like on both sides.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's like everyday conversation that you guys don't normally get to have.
Yeah, that you don't really get to talk about.
Yeah, you guys normally don't cross paths, and that's also what we're trying to do at Penn Treaty is bring our classes, the kids with special needs, bring them together with kids like you and Lakeisha and Quadir and Tyreek and all those guys that used to play last year, because it's just such a morale booster, I think, for everybody. And I think everybody leaves feeling happy. There's no way you guys can't say you didn't have fun at those times.
Yeah, I had fun. I don't know about everybody else, but I can say I had fun.
The next bocce meeting will be on Tuesday during lunchtime. Any high schooler that would like to be part of this year's virtual program, check it out. The meet code is PT DeRusso, DIRUSSO. We also have spring sports starting up. If you're interested in track and field, email Miss Colnut, and girls interested in softball, reach out to Landis. Great job, Wolves. Hey, do you know that March is Women's History Month? So why don't you check out this piece that we did. Her name is Marie Curie. She was a woman who was born in Warsaw, Poland in 1867 on November 7th. She was the daughter to 2 school teachers who encouraged her to get an education to make a difference. She was one of the first 2 people to find the element polonium, named after her homeland. She later earned a Nobel Prize for this achievement. and since, well, he discovered a whole new element. He later became the first female professor at Sorbonne University in France. But sadly, due to the many years she dedicated her life to finding and researching radioactive items, she later got leukemia and died. But Marie Curie is an important woman in our history for her discoveries which changed and saved many lives. She's one of the many women we need to honor, not only in this month, but every day for what she has done for us. So let's just pay some tribute to this lady for making sure we have x-rays. And for finding our 50th episode last week, here are a few more reflections from our very own team on their time with WHYY. Let's take a listen.
I was only with WHYY for about half a year before quarantine started. I mean, like, in that time, I made friends, and, well, I made videos. One project I can reflect back on is probably the Code of Conduct video, because it's the first project that Kiefer and Lynch let me kind of take control of with TJ. And, you know, that was really cool of them. Another project I can reflect back on is when all the branches of the military came to the school and the kids had to come down and, like, you know, do the pull-ups and, like, with the little ammo box. That was really cool. And yeah.
It is now the most important moment in all of our lives, in the history of the world. Let's take a look at these shoutouts. And that is all for today. As always, remember to stay safe, and we are all in this together. Go Wolves.